Welcome back. We are the Political Insiders. I'm John LeBoutelier here in New York, along with Jessica Tarlov, PhD, the alter ego of Dr. Doug Schoen, and longtime Republican operative and friend of mine, Ed Rollins, a native New Yorker who's shaking up the establishment. Not Donald Trump, but Bernie Sanders. Is he a serious threat to Hillary Clinton?
Not in the sense of her getting the nomination. He is a serious threat to basically make people realize there's some vulnerability to her and that some other challenger, like the junior senator from Massachusetts, could give her a real run. But he's not going to be able to take the Democrats' organization or the Democrat coalition and do well. But there is a protest side to him, and he basically is tapping in, just as Trump is on the Republican side, into this liberal, I don't like the establishment, I don't like Hillary type thing. And that's, maybe 20%, which is a significant portion of the vote.
There's only 8 behind in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire or Iowa are both places. Now, if you can put an organization together in Iowa, which is all about a caucus, it doesn't do any good to have big crowds if they don't turn out on
Right.
caucus night.
Well, she came in third last time in Iowa.
Yeah, and just a few
weeks.
weeks before, she ended up coming in third. She was ahead by 8, I think, over Obama, and she was only half a percentage point ahead of Edwards. So that was.
Well, where are you at on Bernie Sanders?
I'm pro Bernie's existence in this race. I think it's great to hear his ideas.
Are you pro
I'm not.
Are you pro
I am.
Hillary?
I am.
So
I think.
Are you worried that he's dragging Hillary to the left?
I'm worried insofar as I think that she's putting out a series of policies, especially on the economy, that I don't think are true Clintonian policies, because she's trying to accommodate what's happening. And I think then people are misunderstanding what a Clinton presidency would look like. And I think that is a problem, because I think, elections are won in the middle, and that's actually where she shines, and that's where she is. But this is pulling her to the side. And I think that she's being forced in certain ways to say some things that I don't think she would naturally. Like, I don't know if she'd go after the sharing economy in the same way. I don't think that she would go after the banks in the same way. She needs those banks. They're gonna fund her super PAC. And talking about Bernie Sanders, yeah, the people need to turn out, but he doesn't have enough money to do this. He's done well. He raised $15 million, I think, from even smaller donations than Obama got. But $15 million isn't going to win you a presidency.
No.
The good thing from my perspective is all my New York friends who are Democrats who really are socialists get to actually vote for socialism.
Yes, a self-avowed and
Right.
registered
Socialist.
All right, Ed, this question. The huge crowds that he is getting in Portland, Maine, in Iowa, and Phoenix this weekend, any effect when we get to Iowa and New Hampshire?
It could be. Obviously Obama drew gigantic crowds in Iowa the last go-round, and people all of a sudden realized he was a serious candidate. A lot of times building crowds, you go to a university, you go to some place like where there's a crowd already there, and that's what he's done to date. Going to Madison, Wisconsin, or somewhere there and drawing a crowd at the university is not as big a challenge as going.
Okay, but here's what I'm reading from the left, which is the crowds are all white, no Hispanics, no blacks. He doesn't have great appeal yet among them, and it's a white audience, which for Iowa and New Hampshire is okay. But once we get beyond those states, it's a diverse
Hillary has the African American vote, which is very substantial in the Democratic Party, and she has the labor vote, which is very substantial. And he's not going to have any inroads whatsoever in that.
And I think she's going to have the Latino vote.
Will
After she said, I go even further than President Obama.
And then, of course, both real fast, because we have less than a minute. The $64 million question. Between now and Iowa, what chance, with all this Bernie stuff going on, that Elizabeth Warren wakes up one day and says, this is my time? Zero.
I say 1 because
1%.
there's always a chance, but I think she's really out.
All right.
She will destroy her own career if she does that, I think.
Okay. Well, we're on the record with that. Okay, so for Ed Rollins and Jessica Tarlov, I'm John LeBoutelier. Please join the Political Insiders this coming Sunday night, 7:30, on the Fox News channel. Pat and Doug will be back. I know that thrills everybody, but we loved having Jess and Ed today, and we'll talk to you Sunday night at 7:30. Have a great week.